Partnered by Times Influence.
Over 3,000 employees, over 160 offices in India, a friendly atmosphere, and obviously it is one of India's finest workplaces. And we are here to find out why Tata AIA makes the cut.
Tata AIA Life Insurance Company is a joint venture between Tata Sons and AIA Group. Tata AIA Life combines Tata's preeminent leadership position in India and AIA's presence as the largest independent listed pan-Asian life insurance group in the world, spanning across 18 markets in the Asia-Pacific region. The company is currently dominating the insurance industry, and the secret to this success is directly proportionate to its workforce. Let's dig in deeper to find out what keeps the workforce motivated at Tata AIA.
We are in conversation with Naveen Tahiliyani, MD and CEO of Tata AIA. Naveen, welcome to India's finest workplaces. So to begin with, can you talk to us a little bit about Tata and the AIA legacy?
The Tata name needs no introduction in India.
Absolutely.
I think all of us have grown up hearing about Tata, and the legacy is, I think, unquestioned, unparalleled. The brand is very strong. Clearly, from a consumer perspective, it inspires trust, it inspires confidence, and it gives an overall shadow of integrity and doing the right thing. And I think that's very good in our business. In life insurance, the main question that consumers ask is, will this company be around when I am not around to take care of my family?
Certainly.
And with the Tatas who've been here for 150 years, that question need not be asked and need not be answered. AIA similarly is a company which has existed in Asia for the last 110 years.
Okay.
It is now in its new avatar over the last 7 years since 2010 when they went through an IPO. And it has now become the largest insurance company in the world by market capitalization. And what they stand for is excellence in life insurance in Asia. That's what they bring to the table, and that's what they stand for. So that's the legacy that we have of our two parents, Tata and AIA, and that's what we are trying to carry forward.
The legacy of Tata's runs thoroughly amongst its workforce. Let's find out their views.
Tata as a brand has a lot of values and philosophies. So when you get into the company, so you also can shape your own personality individually and develop an integrity towards it.
I've learned a very simple funda: working harder, smarter and longer. That's what our management leads by, and it's made me more efficient because you strive to work harder, you strive to work smarter, and obviously working longer is not an option because you want to work that way.
It came naturally to me as I am born and brought up in Tata Nagar, Jamshedpur, where two big Tata companies are led. I have seen personally the growth of individuals who are associated with Tata AIA. Hence, when I got the opportunity to join Tata AIA Life Insurance as an agent, I grabbed it.
Naveen, your company has a culture of two-way communication, ensuring engagement and transparency with employees. So what did you do to ensure that this culture runs throughout the organization across different departments?
In April of 2015, we articulated our employee value proposition, and we didn't want it to be jargony and something that is a lot of words but doesn't do anything for the person on the ground. We were at that time 1,800 employees. Today we are 3,000 employees, by the way.
Yes.
So we've added about 1,200 people in the last 2 years. At that time we said we stand for three things as far as our employees are concerned. Number one, we will differentiate and reward high performance. And that's not just in pay, but in the size of the opportunity, the job, the promotion, the rotation across functions that you will get. An R1 employee, the top rater, earns three times as much as an average employee.
Okay.
So that's the amount of differentiation as far as pay is concerned. But pay is not the be all and end all. As I said, it's about promotion, it's about career opportunities. It's about young people taking on what are seen to be very senior roles. So we are still a very young organization. We have said no more classroom learning and training, or I exaggerate, but very little of classroom learning and training. We want them to learn on the iPad or on their tablets or even on their mobile phones, because this is a generation which connects to technology.
Certainly it does.
And we want to make their learning, their development, their growth enabled by technology at their own pace, in their homes, in their coffee bars, or wherever else they might be. But we want to make it easy for them to learn and learn what they want rather than impose on them. And what we do now every quarter, we had something which we call a WeConnect, where we connect on video to our entire organization. We take questions in advance, but we kind of talk very transparently about our performance in that quarter, in that year, what's gone well, what's not gone well.
Okay.
We are a little brutal as well. It's not all good stuff, right? It's about, okay, this particular region in this channel hasn't done well, or this particular team hasn't done well, or this particular team has done well, right? So we talk very transparently about that. And then online we take questions. And I think that builds confidence amongst our people that their voice will be heard, right? And that's what kind of motivates them to do the extra mile.
Organizational culture maneuvers values and behaviors that contribute to the social and psychological environment of an organization. We caught up with the employees of the company to find out what sets apart the work culture of Tata AIA from other organizations.
In my personal life, I've evolved as a person over a long period of time. From the trainings that we get at Tata AIA, it has helped me in my professional life also as well as personal life also.
Most important thing about work is like you should have a right environment to work and right people to work with. So I have a very good leadership to work under and very friendly and very cooperative, supportive my teammates, my peers. So it helps me to complete my challenges, and as well as like sometimes I'm feeling depressed or how to do this thing, then I think my peers are the best person to be with.
I've done my green belt training, which is a certification program, so that has definitely helped me. It's moreover for analyzing processes and in a structured way, so that has not only helped me to analyze things in a better way, but also it has opened doors for new opportunities for me, even for my personal growth and outside.
So Naveen, today, how can a company like yours attract millennials?
I think it's absolutely important for us to pay attention to that aspect. As I said, we've added 1,200 people in the last 2 years. Most of them are millennials. Most of them are young, 20, 25, maybe less than 30 years for sure. And I think, as I said, the proposition is around these 3 pillars which I described, so I'll not repeat them, right? But the pillars of saying you perform and you will be rewarded disproportionately. So there's no limit. You may be young, you may be fresh out of college, but there is no limit to how much the organization can recognize you, and we've really delivered that in quite a few places. We will invest as a company to build your capability like nobody else does, or like nobody else can do, I would believe. And then we will be transparent and we encourage your contribution. We're not here to impose that there is some exalted team of wise men and women who are telling you what to do. The other thing I would say is, for people coming in, we have a variety of options, right? Because growth affords us the ability to add people pretty much in any function, sales, finance, HR, service. So there is another proposition for some of our young people who don't necessarily want to, do a job, but want to be entrepreneurial, to say, come and join Tata AIA as an advisor. And again, there we will invest the best that we can in your training and capability development. We will support you over a period of year or 2 years to make sure you understand the industry, you feel comfortable with the role. I'm very happy to tell you that there is an Asia-wide recognition of Best Insurance Advisor, and this year at that Asia-wide forum, that award has gone to one of our advisors who is not a millennial, but she's not very far away from being a millennial as well. She's just about 40.
Oh.
She's just about 40, so I think it just kind of misses the definition of millennial versus Generation X. And for us, that our agent is right up there, recognized across Asia, is a fantastic thing.
Divya Tasnial, a premier agent at Tata AIA Life, has spent over 9 years with the company and has achieved various milestones. Let's find out her inspiring story.
Over the 9 years of my career, I have been a 5-year MDRT, 1 year COT and 3 years TOT. So all of them are very special to me because it was all a milestone and as I moved from strength to strength. But the last one, which I recently achieved in the last month in Singapore, it was about the second Asia Trusted Award and it was an across industry award. So I could not believe, and it's still difficult to soak in, that I was nominated as the winner for the best and the most trusted insurance agent of the year across the industry and among the entire Asia Pacific region.
It's time for a short break. See you on the other side.
Tata AIA Life offers a wide variety of life insurance solutions that cover protection, savings and wealth creation needs of its customers. The company has also earned accolades for its employee-friendly policies and benefits.
Human resource is key to every business, and Tata AIA is raising the benchmark with their people-centric approach. To find out more about this, we have with us Crystal Bisania, Senior Vice President, Human Resource. Crystal, welcome to India's finest workplaces. So Crystal, can you talk to us about the HR practices that has helped you drive the right results when it comes to engaging and delighting your employees?
Well, as I mentioned to you, that we've created a high-performance work culture in our excellence for business, and we have ensured that we have the right practices right from having the right capability in the organization, and as well as hiring the right capability to take our organization to the next level. In our endeavor to build a high-performance work culture, we've also ensured that apart from having the right capability, we also have a very structured and innovative pay-for-performance structure. And in our pay-for-performance structure, we ensure that we reward the right talent. We also have very structured reward and recognition processes in the organization where all our top performers are rewarded and recognized on regular recognition platforms. We also have our ExCo members who are our executive committee members, the top leadership team, going out to various regions, engaging with employees, interfacing with them and constantly motivating them.
Understanding and improving the employee experience is critical for companies operating in a highly competitive economy. Let's find out the experience delivered to employees by Tata AIA.
We have a recognition policy, which is not just something that's in theory, but something that's actually played out. HR team here recognizes that people are putting in the hours, and it's not just working hard, you're actually getting the results. So they have various awards that are monthly, quarterly and even annually. But you also have smaller things, like you have a little star that your boss can give you if they think you've done exceptionally well on the job.
Everyone loves getting appreciated, we would agree to that, but in the first 6 months that I had joined over here, I got an award as a Rising Star Award, especially during the initial stages where you're not sure whether your work will be taken seriously, and if at that point of time you get some kind of recognition, so it really boosts your confidence.
Crystal, can you talk to us about one of your best industry practices, Swagatam?
So when an employee joins us on day one, he is greeted by his boss, who's there at the reception, along with the entire department, and an ExCo member who's also there, and he's given a bouquet of flowers, he's made to feel good. We also make sure that he has his workplace, his computer, his laptop, his iPad, his phones are available, his card, his visiting cards are ready, his email ID is configured, so he doesn't have to run around the place.
This adds on to the wow factor of joining Tata AIA.
Yes.
I think one of the very best memory was the very first day when I joined here. It was like my whole team and HR had come to welcome me at the reception with a flower bouquet. So that was a very special feeling to have. And one more thing, they were welcoming in the company as well as in the team. So yeah, I felt really special and never seen that in any of the companies, which at least I know.
Can you talk to us about the benefits that Tata AIA offers to its employees?
We also have a framework, a very robust employee engagement framework comprising of various fun activities, fun at work, the U activities. When we say U, we talk about our employees. So we have launched activities for our employees, the year of all of our employees, and we've also extended it to a U+. So we have various initiatives like birthday leaves, we have anniversary leaves, we have single leaves. We also have work from home. We have a work from home policy where an employee can work from home if he can't come in on a particular day twice a month. And we also ensure that we have activities that and engagement activities that are extended to the family, like a wow celebration, a world of wow for the little kids of our employees. So once a year, the employees bring their families, their children, and we have various competitions for the children, and they look forward to coming to work. They look forward to bringing their kids to be a part of their workplace.
It's so much fun looking at people who you work with daily on a professional basis, interact with their family, and the families getting to know the office. I love those days because it's so much fun, it's so warm. And it's just the way Tata does things, being warm and friendly and employee friendly, of course.
So there's work-life balance, like you can work from home for 2 days, you get off on your birthdays, and you get an anniversary off and singles off also for people like me. So yeah, there are quite a few, levies that you can take.
The canteen is one place that helps everyone unwind and relax, and having fresh food on the table is an added bonus. Let's find out what people working at Tata AIA have to say about their canteen.
The cafeteria itself is a lovely place. It's the one, I think, area in the office where we can all conveniently go for a breakout, have a chat, have a lighter conversation. If we want, we could even have meetings there. But it's that one area where it's actually kept aside for not work-related discussions, conversations.
I've worked in previous company and the food used to be always cooked and bought in, and the food was stale. The best part over here is these guys actually cook the food over here. So the snacks that we have, they're cooked over here, they're made better, they're fresh.
Rather than having a narrow focus on engagement and culture, organizations now aim to improve the employee experience as a whole, supported by a plethora of engagement opportunities. Tata AIA offers various in-house sports facilities and a full-fledged gym to all its employees.
So there are a couple of games around here. So like there is a couple of indoor games, I would say, like table tennis, carom, chess. And sometimes when you're feeling lazy, there is Xbox as well to play with. So yeah, most of the time if I'm feeling lazy, I play Xbox or I try to play table tennis.
Life insurance is not a straightforward and simple subject. But however, once you understand it, there is no looking back. And to find out more about this ball game, we have with us Rishi Srivastava of Tata AIA. Rishi, welcome to India's finest workplaces. So Rishi, life insurance is very complicated. But once you understand it, the opportunities are immense. So can you highlight the opportunities that lies ahead in front of the employees and agents?
India is poised for growth. We are a young nation, and then our GDP is growing, at the rate of 7 to 8%, forecasted one of the highest growing economies. So it will have a lot of rising incomes. And when you have that, people would need it more and more. So it's a huge, huge opportunity which is there. It offers a whole range of opportunities across the spectrum. Let's look at the opportunities which are being offered. Right from finance, actuarial, human resource, customer servicing, and then on the entrepreneurial side as well, we have the agents who work with us as entrepreneurial. So huge opportunity across broader spectrum.
So in order to be able to, provide service to the end consumer, one needs to be aware about the product in and out. So can you tell us a bit about the training and development programs that Tata AIA, offers to its employees and agents?
We have a well-defined training architecture which help these guys to identify and help customers actually to identify their needs and provide a solution according to their needs. Now, to do that, we provide them very intensive training.
Okay.
And the training actually goes on, the training actually starts from behavioral training, functional training, domain training, as well as, we go to the extent of doing some role plays and all those things which are there. So a very comprehensive training program is there for these guys to help to build their skills, upgrade their knowledge, go out and sell.
Recently, I was in IIM Indore for the management development program which Tata AIA had sent me for, and since I was one of the Life Planners top 100 pan India, I was sent there, fully sponsored by Tata AIA.
When I joined Tata AIA, I knew nothing about insurance and financial market. But after going through a lot of trainings and development programs, I am able to achieve 9 times MDRT and 1 time COT.
The Long Service Award is a valuable component of an organization's overall employee recognition efforts, and Tata AIA is setting a new benchmark in this space.
Journey of over 15 years has been great to me. This company has given me challenge. The company has provided, there were various opportunities, challenges, changes that have come across on the way. But at the end of the year, at the end of the day, I would feel it is worth spending time in TALC.
Can you talk to us about the $1 Million Roundtable?
See, $1 Million Roundtable is an international independent organization which has registration of the top agents. If I have to, quantify that, only 1% of the world's top agents qualify for that.
Okay.
And if you look at it, it's very important for us at Tata AIA because AIA being our parent is the world #1 in terms of the number of MDRTs. They have 8,243 MDRTs,
That's
which
wonderful.
is the world's highest MDRTs. And it's been for 2 years consecutively. So very important forum which helps people to connect with the elite top performers, supports you in networking with those guys, supports you with education, supports you, again helps you in learning, performing better, understanding customer better, and providing them solutions better.
While it is integral for an employer to provide a safe and healthy workplace, it's also important to encourage employees to inculcate a healthy lifestyle. Tata AIA offers various health checkup camps and also organizes meditation and Zumba programs for their employees.
We have a super team. Everyone's working hard. Very often we have challenging work and we have close to impossible deadlines. But when you have a team that's there to do it with you and take it through to the end, and then you can, have that we did it moment at the end, that's pretty great.
Yes, I will definitely recommend Tata AIA as an employer because the exposure you get over here is unparalleled. They let you think aloud, they let you go wild with your thinking, and if it's a good idea, they will take it, they will implement it, and you can own it. So that's the best thing. So I will definitely recommend people to join over here because they can try out things and see it actually getting implemented.
I have been with Tata AIA since 2005, and earlier I was a housewife for 17 years. And from there towards joining a corporate and being where I am today, it has been one wonderful long journey for me. And I'm very proud to be a part of Tata AIA.
That's all we have time for on this episode of India's Finest Workplaces. Join us again next week at the same time, but in a different workplace. Many thanks for watching.
Partnered by Times Influence.